Hello, I am King Link, and today we're looking at first look of One Piece Pirate Warriors 3. Thank God it's on the screen because I probably wouldn't remember it. That's of course the marriage of the One Piece manga and anime, and the Dynasty Warriors, Samurai Warriors, Warriors Orochi series of games from Koei. I'm playing this just because, honestly, this is 2 days after, or 1 day after the launch of Warriors Orochi 4. Looking at that, trying to figure out if I should spend 60 bucks on that, realizing I have an old game, so why not go back and see if this one was worth it. I did get this one in a humble monthly bundle. Someone else gave me the key. I don't remember who it was, but thank you to them, of course. But yeah, I don't know much about this. I'm not a big One Piece fan. I'm a huge Warriors game. I'll play any Warriors game, and yeah, that's the state of gameplay I am. It did say I had 3 hours in this game. That was a card farmer, by the way, so this is a fresh look. But yeah, so really, all right. So we get to the first problem here. I have a controller here. I can't skip this scene. But if I go over here to my keyboard and hit the space bar, boop, it works. Don't know why. This is old. It's like 3 years out of date now. Controller support is here, but it kind of sucks. I'll be honest here. So there's also other oddities. You can save and load on the main screen. Don't know why. You have some good options here. Difficulty, life gauge, subtitles, autosave after clearing, all good. Discovered story events. I love this fact that, like, if you've already seen something, it will skip it. Kind of a cool option. Probably will turn that on. The controller's odd. To go back on these screens, I have to hit Y. To go forward, I have to hit X. Don't know. Yeah, this is all the settings. I don't have a keyboard. I would not play this game with a keyboard, to be honest. If you're going to play this game, you probably want a controller. At the same time, you know, that's going to be hard. There is settings, though, for the Steam controllers, so I'm going to mess with those also. And I just want to show everything. I did set this to high. It's normally medium. It's old, so I have a feeling that I have the processor power to deal with it. Don't know for sure. If it gets really bad, we'll mess with it. Let's take a quick look at the Dreamlock. There you go. I'm not gonna go... Okay, here we go. I'm gonna just look at the Dreamlog and then go to the main game. And I'm gonna speed a little bit through this. Especially because I don't know Japanese. And I am serious. I do not know anything about the series. I've seen a bunch of stuff. I know he eats like a banana, rubber fruit, and becomes able to stretch himself. I don't know. Like I said, quick look at this, and then we'll get back to the main game. There we go. We're individual characters. Okay. That doesn't sound bad. Oh boy, I'm going to be playing a lot of this, aren't I? Nice. Okay. As tempted as I am to start this, I just wanted to show the mode. So that's basically the side mode. They always have a good one in these games, I have to be honest. If there is a side mode, they're usually pretty interesting. Looks like there's a lot of special battles there. Honestly, these games are time sinks. These are grindy games, and that's not a problem for me. I actually like the Warriors series a lot. And maybe people are going to point at Oh, here we go. Let's pause here.
彼の死に際に放った一言は人々を海に駆り立てたという。グランドラインの果てにあるというワンピース。その宝を狙い世界中の海賊が海へと乗り出した。人々はロマンを追い求める。世はまさに大海賊時代。
All right, I am back. Hello. Just had to move something out of the way.
もう連れてけなんて言わねえよ。自分でなることにしたんだ。海賊には。
お前なんかが海賊になれるか。
なる。
Oh my god, that face.
この一味にも負けない仲間を集めて、世界一の財宝を見つけて、海賊王になってやる。
おお、俺たちを超えるのか。じゃあこの帽子をお前に預ける。俺の大切な帽子だ。いつかきっと返しに来い。立派な海賊になってな。光を上げろ。頬を張れ。出発だ。
I will say thank God they're actually showing the beginning.
10年後のこの場所から始まる。10年後。
いやー、今日は船出日和だな。まずは仲間集めだ。10人は欲しいな。よっしゃー、行くぞ。
So it didn't see a way, by the way, to do English. So I guess we're in Japanese here. So what the hell? So I will talk a bit about the grindiness. I just want to say the one thing to know about One Piece is this is a series that has been going on, what is it? Since 1997. That means it's been going on 21 years. It's still being made. New stories are being made. There's like 900. They're almost at 1,000 chapters in the story. So it's an incredibly long story. The fact that they're going back to the beginning is good because, like I said, I don't know it. We'll get the grindy part. There's going to be a lot of discussion time on this video, I think. Just because these games tend to be go fight a lot. Okay, yada yada. So we have friends. If you do want to see it all, I mean, I'm leaving it up for a second. Pause. I figure we want to get to something. Oh, hey, another one. You got a reputation as a bad guy. My pirates are good guys. I love the word marine. I assume they mean a military officer, but I can't help but think marine animal. So, in my mind, Kobe wants to be a dolphin. Okay, so he wants to be like this guy. Did they say Kobe was a girl? They kind of, I thought they implied that he, nope, he's a guy. I just misunderstood a line. What do you decide if you can't? Alright. And here's the typical, whatchamacallit, Dynasty Warriors system. Ooh, Legends. Oh my god. There's so much here. Get SKOs on your rank. Oh boy, so if you do like these games, you have a lot here. Ay, ay, ay. Alright, so there's treasures, there's check legends. Or there's legends that you can do, and I guess you can fill this out. That's cool. Hopefully there's a great way to look at all this stuff. Alright. Let's go get a chest. Oh, I'm not even attacking, am I? Alright, so I was dodging. The controls here are a little bit odd. Definitely odd. And fuck. Alright. We gotta pause this. Oh, please tell me there's a pause. Because we are right now. Controls don't work exactly as I want. So, what we gotta do... Like, I can't pause the game right now. I don't know if pausing is just not allowed. I don't even know what that was. That was probably my Musou attack. Alright, so let's... There we go. Now, someone did put up a system for this. I'm going to use theirs if you didn't see it. So it should work the same. Now I should be able to get everything else working. Let's see. Camera. Perfect. That's what I wanted. And now the controls feel right to me. How this will work on the main menu, probably going to suck, but we'll deal with that later. I'm going to grab this chest over here. Alright, so as I was saying, these games do get very grindy. I'm going to be honest. And I know I've called out games for being grindy, but the thing is the main storyline tends to be really smooth, and then there's just a ton of stuff to do. So this game, I've heard, takes about 15 hours to beat the main game, and then there's like enough content for about at least 30 hours to more. But they're not required. You know, you can see the full game, or at least most of the game, without being really annoyed by it. Gameplay-wise, you're just beating up people. And it is the one problem. It is the thing that always, I think, is going to hold this series back. Is that telling me what attacks I'm using? That's cool. Alright, that was the gum rain. Let's see. Can I get... Yeah, there we go. So you are seeing different attacks in the upper right if you haven't... upper left, if you haven't seen those. I'm going to keep using that gum rain because it seems to work. I'm going to run over here, get this thing. There's some money. Alright, let's see if I can actually go... Yep, it's working. Perfect. The little I know of One Piece, I do sort of remember a story about some guy being tied up, so this seems like it's probably the early chapters of it. I'm sure we're going to jump far into the future at some point. Okay. Oops. I gotta get used to this controls. Oh, what the hell is that? That looked like a special attack. Alright, now how do I dodge? Okay, A does dodge. And yeah, once again, you're killing lots of enemies. Yeah, it's... The gameplay itself is grindy, you can say. You're just beating up a lot of simple enemies. But sometimes you want a stupid game. And you know what? I do. I do enjoy these games. The reason why I'm playing it is I really get off on just... Okay, I'm just going to run around, beat up a bunch of people, and then quickly... There we go. Whoa, 3,000 life. That's a huge amount. There we go. You know, I just want stupid fun sometimes, and that is what the Warriors games gives me. They also give you a lot of value for your money. And I think I just finished writing a review about Hollow Knight, saying that value is not a good metric, in that, you know, long play does not mean it's a good game. Yeah, and I fully agree with that. But if you like the gameplay, I'd much rather have a high value than a low value. I'd much rather have a good gameplay than, you know, an hour-long game that's fantastic versus a 40-hour game that's not fun. You're gonna want the shorter game, of course. I wouldn't pay a ton for it, but what I'm saying is, like, I'd much rather have a really tight and short game that I enjoy. And yet I still play these. I know, I'm an idiot. Okay. Okay. Chest here. I don't think that's the one they wanted. Yeah, that gives me armor. There we go. This one. That's his sword. Hopefully we can beat this level and look at the post-game stuff. I'll probably try to force the game to run that long. Or force the video. Yes. I do know the answer. Oh, if you look at the map, the top gate has closed, so I have to go through them. It could be game over. The swords. All 3 swords are his. So they don't drop an item when you kill them. If I remember anything right, I think he uses a sword in an interesting place. Nothing too gross, don't worry. Hopefully we'll see it. I think I failed the... Let's see this. Check legend. Nope. Treasure event. They don't say what the treasure event is. Hopefully there's a guide, because I have a feeling those are going to be really annoying to try to piece out. If I go for all of them, I will probably talk about how much I beat of this game. Don't know if I'm definitely not gonna go for 100%, because A, these games tend to have a lot to do. Wow, damn it. Do I want the treasure, or do I want to go save that guy? Let's save him. I'll go get the treasure next run through. Or after this, if I can. Axe Hand Morgan. Well, at least we have, he lives up to his name.
俺はこんなところで死ぬわけにはいかねえんだ。
Oh god, there's a background.
強くなり天国まで名前が届くように世界一強い大剣豪になると約束したんだ。だからこんなところでくたばるわけには。
He's rubber, so... Oh, yes, now I remember. He's rubber, so bullets bounce off him. But also, he can't swim. He's a pirate. He can't swim. Yeah.
俺は海賊王になる男だ。ほら、お前の宝物どれだ？
3本とも俺のさ。俺は三刀流なんでね。
Here we go.
ここで俺と一緒に海軍と戦えば政府に立てつく悪党だ。このまま死ぬのとどっちがいい？
I also like how the swords are almost bigger than him.
悪魔の息子かよ。まあいい。ここでくたばるくらいならやってやろうじゃねえか。海賊に。
This is very anime-ish. Let's see if we can find him. Alright, we did free him. Raise a... Oh. Kizuna. I guess that's the Musou level. Okay.
海賊にはなってやる。だがいいか。俺には野望がある。世界一の大剣豪になることだ。そうなりゃ名前の上不上に言ってられねえ。
世界一の大剣豪。海賊王の仲間ならそれくらいなってもらわねえと俺は困る。
There we go. There, now I think I used a special with him. Alright, now, I'm going to do something rude. I'm running away for a second. Oh, nope. The chest is gone, so I can't do that. Alright. Kind of want to see what that chest was from before. Like I said, I'll get it later. Don't worry. I will be putting in a lot of time in this game. I like these stupid, just mindless games. When your Kizuna level goes up, the power of the Kizuna attack will also increase. There is a deep gameplay to almost every one of these games, and let me be honest, you can pretty much just button mash most of these games too. Though I do love the stylish look of this. The only problem with these games tend to be you focus a little bit too much on one character. You're probably going to play Luffy a lot in this game. Ah yes, the demon fruit. Or the devil fruit. So, my understanding... Oh, whoever that was disappeared. I wonder if I was supposed to meet him. The life values here are just so inflated. So you can see I'm pretty much just hitting regular punch for the most part. The real sadness of this game is, yeah, that's about all you need. At the same time, like I said, mindless fun. If you want deep and heavy combat, don't go for this game. If you want something that you can just have fun with, especially if you're a One Piece fan. I'll be honest, if you're not a One Piece fan, and I'm not, this game will have limited appeal. I like it, because I like learning about different stuff as I play these games, but admittedly, that's not for everyone. If you think anime is stupid, this is probably not going to be for you either, because this is going to be very anime heavy, obviously. 282! I like that big number in the bottom left that just keeps going up. I will say that I'm surprised at how many people I've already killed in the game, because most of these games don't usually let you go all the way up to like a million, 1,000 very easily. This one seems very happy for me to hit 1,000 on the first map. And capturing bases too don't seem to be getting support in from there. Maybe that will come later. Holy crap, there's a lot of enemies on the screen. Very generic enemies, of course, but again, that's kind of the thing of this game. You get lots of enemies even if they're not that interesting to kill. If it feels like I'm defending these games, yeah, I am. I'll be honest. I'm going to review this game. It probably will get decent marks. But I realize it's not for everyone, and that's a big problem with the series. It's kind of been... The Warriors games are great for people who like Warriors games, and they've never tried to really branch out beyond that. They tend to hide a little bit also behind the historical accuracy. Like Dynasty Warriors, well, quote-unquote accuracy. They've made their own storylines for Dynasty Warriors and Samurai Warriors, based somewhat on real life, and they seem to hammer on them, refine them, and just do almost like a sports game where they're doing a yearly update to it, though it takes a little more time. A shockwave group here. Okay. I keep getting food, but I don't think I've taken many hits. I missed him, I think, with that special attack. And I've now taken a few hits, and my life is still really freaking high. Can I lock on? Oops, I missed that. Ah, frig. Oh, it's the right button. My bad. Now I've locked onto him, so I figured that one out. A lot of this game seems to be hitting my buttons and trying to figure out what they do on it, because unfortunately the game does not tell you how to do anything. It just tells you what button to press. And when you look at a keyboard or a controller, it doesn't have the mapping. It doesn't show the buttons right, and that's a bit of a shame. So you're going to have to mess with your controller, mess with your keyboard, mess with something to get it right. And there's Zoro with his three-blade style. Sword in his mouth. And still able to talk. So we are coming up on the time, of course. You're pirates, so we can't look beyond you being pirates.
そここの町を立ち去ってもらおう。せめてもの義理を通し。
じゃ行くか。ルフィ。
君も仲間じゃない。
え？僕。
待ちたまえ君たち。
俺、こいつが今まで何やってたかし。ルフィさん。とんでもなく悪いアルビだって海賊。やめてくださいよ。やったなこの野郎。
やめたまえ。君らが
わざとか。わざと僕にけしかけて。また頼ってしまった。僕を海軍に入れ。
There we go. All right.
なんだって喜んでやります。
中佐、私は反対ですよ。私はまだ君を信用しきれない。
Check your lineage.
僕は
海賊にやられた同志は数知れない。海軍を甘く見るな。
大した猿
Jesus.
だったな。あれじゃバレてもおかしくねえぞ。
あとはコビーがな。ルフィさん、ありがとうございました。また会おうな、コビー。
Very anime-ish, very manga-ish, of course. All right. That was a bit easy. Oh, there's levels. Troy. New actions, that's new attacks. Achievements for your achievements, I love it. During battle you can complete. Alright, let's see what we got here. Completed, completed, completed. I barely had to try to get this stuff. Alright, so use special attacks to get these things. Okay. Ooh, that's a lot. When a battle ends, you can obtain the skill posters of the characters available for use by the player. These games are complicated if you can't tell. Yeah. Okay. I'm sorry, I'm just trying to figure out everything that's going on. There's a lot. By defeating tough enemies in battles, you can link coins. Okay. I've gotten coins. I got... What? Is that Grim Fandango number 9? Sure. There's so much. Okay. Okay. So... If you fully understand all of this just by the lore that they've shown, you're better than me. So free log, it will probably mean the ability to play the same game, the same level with any character rather than the story character. Oh my god, that's a lot. Alright, let's look at the post-game screen. Okay, let's just take a quick look. Okay, so we don't need to actually go in. Defeated on hard difficulty. I didn't use the special Kazuni attack. I don't even know what that is. And the treasure event. So you need to go and beat all of these events. Perfect. So it tells you the information. Good to know. Destroy all Morgan statues. Don't even know what those are. Okay, so that's skill. So you can go and fill these out. One strong enemy. I like that. Strong enemy ease. Alright, so that's that. Crew level list. Don't know anything about this. We'll mess with that. I'm going to mess with that too. And then finally, belly shop. So you can buy... Very nice. So you can buy movies and other stuff. Good to know. Let's just do a quick purchase. I don't know. And then you can change the difficulty. Alright, that makes sense. And you have recommended levels, so I'm already level 5, so clearly it's progressing. I'm sure there's going to be a little grinding there. In addition, you can always go to Dreamlog or Freelog, because if you go to Dreamlog... let's continue. Ah, okay, so you can actually pay money to level up characters too. Alright, so if you want to do it that way, you can. And you see the level transitions the same. And finally, let's take a quick look at that movie just to make sure it's the movie that we've seen already. Yeah. I bought one of these. And it looks like it's the same. Yeah. Alright, so that is, let's look at the name one more time. One Piece Pirate Warriors 3. What a name. Long one. So, that is what this game is. If you're a One Piece fan, I can already tell you, you should already have this game. These games really do a lot of fan service and really build up, and play with the characters, if not follow the story completely. At the same time, if you aren't a fan of One Piece and you've never played a Warrior game, I don't know if this would be the one to go into just because it's very anime heavyish. If you like anime, go for it, of course. But I'm gonna go in more. We'll figure out more. Yeah, it is a Warrior game. It is a One Piece game. With that said, I don't know what to tell you more here. I will play at least the full Legend, probably a bunch of the Dreamlog, and probably, of course, dipping into Freelog too if there's anything interesting there. And I will give you a full review eventually. I actually haven't said this already, so if you enjoyed this, please consider subscribing. I appreciate that, and with that said, until next time, I'm King Link, and thank you very much for watching.